What up, Fight World? Hold on. What's popping with everybody? DAZN was crying in there. Hey, y'all tripping. We about to. Yeah, he was crying in there. He's making these cute, feminine women gestures. He was crying. They was crying in there. Y'all funny as shit, bro. Smash the like button. I gave you fair warning. Beware. Let's get it. We gotta talk about it. The latest and greatest in boxing. Smash the like button. Please smash the like button. We are back. Shout out to Cheetah Head. Hey, Cheetah Head be on the low. He be saying some funny shit. We be texting. He be roasting people. But he tried to act quiet. He's not quiet. Don't let him fool you. Don't let the innocent smile fool you. Cheetah Head and killer out here, bro. We gotta talk about DAZN. They making decisions. They about to be gone if they don't get it together. DAZN a disaster. I cause a catastrophe. Let's get it. Eddie the DAZN Kurt. Hey, Jose. He just had a birthday. He getting wiser. As the years go on, he getting wiser. Yeah. ATL in the building. Look at dude Kari. He laughing. He know he be on the low with it though. He be coming up. I like cause Kari he like me with the analogies. He be coming up. He be coming up with some crazy analogies and similes and metaphors. Leave me with your chick, that's what I metaphor. I said metaphor, leave me with your chick, that's what I metaphor. Bars, oh my gosh, let's get it. I'm having a good day, man. Pretty productive. You know, we gotta use some of to get rid of old media, germs and cooties. We gotta use some of this. This is great stuff, people. Light smell, nothing too heavy. DAZN is gone soon. Bro, I just don't understand, and we got to talk about some of the things. You know, I'm not the end all be all, but if you guys have a fresh take on this, I would love to hear it. We gonna talk about it. You ain't a killer. Saudi Arabian show will keep them around for a year at best. Man, I don't know. What if Joshua get in there and lose though? That's a fight he could lose. So I don't know. Joshua is rematch room biggest act. He must win this. Hey, we feeling good, feeling great. Oh, the old media is mad as fuck, bro. They mad at me. I don't even know why, bro. I don't even know what I did. What you want me to do? I'm sorry. We got to keep trucking. This is what we do, people. We make the most sense. We make the most moves. Catch flights. They catch feelings. I told you, Kari, that Joker was tight. That shit was dope. Joaquin Phoenix, he might get an Oscar for his portrayal, bro. He really got into the role. Oh, man. My allergy been bugging. Why y'all let me go through an earthquake on live stream? That was fucked up. I'm all killing old media. My shit start shaking like this. What the fuck? Y'all just gonna, damn, I seen Ego Mike shaking. That was fucked up. Y'all was leaving comments like that. Bro, this is Cali. This shit go. We got gangs and earthquakes and high gas prices. I was on live when the fucking earthquake happened, bro. Had my setup shaking. No, it felt crazy. It felt like my whole computer desk, like, I don't know how it, like, I looked at it. It didn't look as crazy as it felt, bro. it felt like my whole computer desk and shit was getting like sucked out of an airplane. Like, you know, it felt like something was pulling. It felt crazy. Man, Cali, come on, man. We've been having power outages and forest fires and refinery fires, earthquake, bro. You know, they killed Nipsey, bro. California, we gotta chill. Gas prices higher than the summer, my bitch. Cali gotta chill, man. Bro, what the fuck is this bullshit? Man, that earthquake was no bueno. I thought old media tried to run up. You know what I'm saying? Like old media, enough is enough. Kick in the door, waving the fofo. Yeah, man, I'm just telling you, when you're not expecting some shit, like I told you in another stream, it's just like, I don't know if you've ever heard gunfire just ring out. Like if you had a shooting range, you expect it, so it's not, you know, it's not weird when you hear gunshots. But if you ever been anywhere where gunfire just rang out, that shit, oh shit, motherfucker, oh, like that shit just, you be looking like Joshua when Ruiz was hit his temple. Joshua was doing that. Ruiz was like, hit that man's temple. Joshua. Yeah, I was scared, but I held my own though. Like what? Nah, look at Jose de Jesus trying to rep. He said, nah, that's why I stay my ass in New York. Nah, y'all got y'all own issues. Y'all got them fucking marsupial rats, bro. I deal with the occasional earthquake. Them rats got passports and shit, bro. Jose, stop. You guys got them big ass fucking penitentiary rats. Rats be having do-rags and Timberlands on. Like, what the fuck? Yo, dead ass son, yo, where's born? You know, I'm trying to get me some supper. You feel me? Like, why yo rats wearing boots and shit? No, dog. I really thought it was a dog. I seen one. I was like, what the fuck? Someone Chihuahua. Oh shit, that's a rat. And they just run, and people be having Gucci bags and walking to restaurants and acting like they didn't see that shit. My mama used to make, I'm not even gonna say who, but we used to go to somebody's house who potentially had roaches, and then my mom used to give us a pep talk. If you see any roaches, then just pretend you don't. Man, what the fuck? This is a fucking fear factor ass house. How am I gonna pretend a roach ain't crawling on me? My mom tried to give us a little pre gamer and shit. Fucking tailgate talk and shit. If y'all see a rat, I mean not a rat. If y'all see some roaches, just get it off of you. Like, what the fuck you mean? Just get the roach off you and act like nothing, man. It's not my fault if they house got roaches. What the fuck? Like I'm supposed to, roaches be on me breakdancing and shit, and I'm supposed to act regular. Man, this shit crazy. My mom tripping for that. Talking about if a roach get on your clothes, just get them off, but don't make a scene. What the, like I'm the problem. The roach infestation ain't the problem. Me making a scene, bro. If that roach, if that roach get on me, what the fuck? How you gonna act regular, big ass roach? Man, some of them roaches be tripping too. They be what's the War Machine from Iron Man? Them motherfuckers be flying and shit. Man, get these fucking roaches. How the roaches fly? I was born in New Mexico. Them bitches been flying and shit, bro. They got their fucking soul plane roaches. They got they wings and shit. Red Bull give you wings, and they be drinking Red Bulls flying and shit. I don't like that, bro. Come to Texas. Man, I've been to Texas. Everything bigger in Texas, including the fucking roaches. Man, I seen a roach in front of Marshall's. That motherfucker was doing a return and shit. Yeah, these Steve Maddens didn't fit me proper. Like, bro, you a roach. Why you wearing Steve Madden? I bought 4 of them for my little roach feet. Man, fuck that roach shit. Imperial Valley got chickens and shit. Chickens waking you up. Andy Ruiz got them chickens. He got them chickens. He whipping chickens. And man, I ain't no punk bitch, but I don't want no roaches, rats, and all types of shit on me. Man, New York got it. They got it out there. The rats is like domesticated and shit. Motherfuckers be trying to sell you CDs and mixtapes and shit, DVDs. Like how does fucking rat know how to bootleg some shit? I got that new Joker. Hey, dead ass, I got that new Joker. $10. I got that Joker. Bro, how you got the new Joker and you a rat? Man, get this fucking bootlegging rat the fuck up out of my face. The thing that trips me out about New York, I love New York, but y'all just be throwing trash like in the like on the sidewalk, like it ain't shit. That's why y'all got rats. What the fuck is that? Like they got hefty bags on top of hefty bags. Like you could be on some. I see why the mafia and shit be relevant in the East Coast, because you could really just pop somebody and put them under all them fucking bags y'all got the trash. Put him in a hefty bop, and just put some bags over him. Bro, why y'all have them hefties just on the sidewalk chilling? And it be in front of restaurants and shit. You go get a slice of pizza and right out front it is black bags of trash at the side on the curb and shit. Jaywalking and shit, waiting for the crosswalk. Hey, why you got bags of trash like that, bro? Yo, why? Hey, New York be wilding, bro. New York be wilding between the bags of trash and the rats. They be like, Tiger, rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Bro, the rats be making mixtapes and shit, bro. Let's get it, bro. Fucking rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Like, you know who the OG by who got the most whiskers and shit, bro. Rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Yeah. Rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Act city, bitch. Act shitty. Get that rat. Get clap city. No, let me just stop. Rat city, bitch. Hey. Rat city, bitch. Rat city, bitch. Rat city. Stop playing with me. New York be wildin'. You get a slice of pizza and just throw the fucking box on the sidewalk and shit. Y'all trifling, bro. That shit funny though. New York like Gotham City, bro. Where Batman at? Hey, listen. Listen, last thing I'm gonna say about New York, I love New York. He said Tekashi from New York. Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I love New York because it got just a certain feel. But one thing, listen, if you do dirt, if you like, you know, we're gonna say it like that. If you do dirt, don't do no crime in no motherfucking New York, bro. Please don't do. That's the worst place that I could think of. Like, it's bad in Cali and shit, but bro, don't do no crime in New York. They got cops everywhere, and the worst part about it is the cops out there, they be in unmarked cars and they be blurping people, and they be in like, man, I seen cops in like Camaros and shit on dubs with, you know, fucking G-Unit decals on the side. They really be trying to blend in, bro. Like, you really think it's one of them? Bro, it'd be cops in these unmarks. You can't do shit out in New York with them unmarked. You don't know who's who with them. Motherfucker got a G-Unit Camaro sitting on 22s and shit. Motherfuckers be riding up. You can find really good. No, you be thinking it's like just somebody random. This shit be them boys. They be bumping like 15s in the back and shit. Stump 101. I teach you how to stump. My wrist they pop with my G. Hey, motherfucking hip hop cops. Hey, something special, man. Them cops. Hey, dog. Them cops be tripping. He said Texas still got the KKK. You ain't lying though. I don't even know why I laughed at that, but bro, that's just hella random, bro. You said Texas still got KKK. Yeah, fucking Jasper, Texas. That just sound like some shit, motherfucker. What in the hootin' there? That sound like Clayton Bigsby gonna be there. Jasper, Texas, bruh. What your country bumpkins doing around here? You know you're just be around here, bro. That's we was just playing kick the can. Now we can kick your ass. That sound like some Clayton Bigsby shit. To be real, Jasper. That sound like a motherfucking slave. Jasper the slave. Jasper Jenkins and shit, bro. Nah. Yeah, I know Texas go down. Motherfucker. I smell air. I think they're the best dancers, breathing all the white by air. Get him. Get him, boys. Get. And get her done. Like, that shit sound crazy. Someone said get out. Yeah, Jasper. That shit sound like you man. Come on, bro. Ooh, Jose with the bars. He said KK is all over the U.S. They just wear police uniforms. Fact. The new shit is cops be going into people's house and killing them in their house. That's insane, bro. How they going in people's houses though? Like you can't, like it's one thing getting pulled over, that's fucked up, but motherfuckers can't be in their own house. This shit is crazy, bro. But let's get to the boxing shit. Smash the like button. The real is back. Yeah, I seen the lady just got killed, man. That's outrageous. That's the second time in recent memory. DAZN just did an interview with the athletic John Skipper, hardcore rapper, but he's Skipper, and he said, I'm just gonna say it. I hope Anthony Joshua wins. Bro, what is DAZN? What is their like end game? Like what? He said a white cop stopped me for going 5 miles over the limit. That's petty. All the motherfuckers getting like raped and shot and shit and bank robberies, and you stopping someone for, you're going 4 miles over. You are given a courtesy warning. Any further defamation, block this motherfucker, bro. Hey, media, bro. What? Who are these dudes, bro? These dudes is petty. Bro, whoever these dudes are, they might not be from America. They never read the Constitution. I could talk boxing all day. There ain't no motherfucking copyright strike. How you get a copyright strike for talking boxing? Anyway, back to it, DAZN, I'm really anxious. I would like to hear somebody higher up with DAZN like kind of reveal what the game plan is, like the end game for like strategically. Like they got all these fights. They say it's DAZN season, and they're trying to just keep running the same commercial where they're showing. First of all, it's lightweight. Happy birthday to Anthony Joshua. It's his birthday today. He turns 30. Shout out to him. But it's lightweight disrespectful. They got Joshua in the trailer, the fight season trailer, and he on all fours getting slept by Andy Ruiz. So you want people to sign up for your app, and you showing one of your biggest stars in his worst performance, worst moment, and that's what you cut into the trailer, him getting knocked down. That's weird. Do you get what I'm saying? No, I swear. If you watch the DAZN fight season trailer, they got Joshua when he was on all fours looking crazy because Andy Ruiz was swarming him. Like, that you think that is like it's part of boxing. This shit happens, but like let's say you're making a you know how sometimes the fighters walk out to certain music and then they have like a little montage of them. Like when Canelo walks out, you don't see Mayweather busting his ass all on the highlight reel. Mayweather was like, bow, shot that uppercut. Canelo's head was, Why would you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not, with something like that, I'm an editor. I do video editing. I was doing that way before this boxing shit, right? But for me, I could understand if you're making a highlight reel. I'm not saying you should, like, the facts are facts. If it happened, it happened. I get that. But in that particular situation, for a highlight reel to, like, amp people up, a promotional, like, teaser, that's kind of weird to put that type of shot in the montage. You get what I'm saying? Like, it'd be one thing if you're doing a docu-series like 24/7 and then you show clips of him getting knocked down, but this is supposed to amp people up and get you to want to order DAZN, and you got Joshua getting beat up and dropped in all fours. That's kind of disrespectful to him, don't you think? He's one of your biggest stars, and you got hit like one of his flattest performance, worst performance. I never seen that. I never seen a company really do that for like a training montage, And it wasn't like I could even understand if it was an Anthony Joshua redemption trailer and it was exclusive to him. So they were just showing all clips of Joshua and they were showing how he's like, rallying back like Rocky Balboa. I like movies. I'm a big movie buff, so I can understand how things are shot and cut. Like Rocky IV training in Russia and then thinking about Apollo Creed getting blasted by Drago. Yeah, he's having flashbacks. There's no easy way out. Boom, doom, doom, doom. And he's like lifted Drago. That makes sense to me. Chopping trees and all that. But to show Joshua getting knocked down to all fours because it's fight season, this is kind of weird. I never seen nobody do that. Like, you never seen Golden Boy make no Canelo highlight reel of Floyd beating his ass and punching him and hitting him in the body and then sticking him and then going up top and then making him look foolish. That's just weird. I never seen like a Shane Mosley training montage and they show him getting knocked down by Pacquiao when he was like this. That motherfucker was laid down on the ground like, what the fuck? So that, to me, that's just these types of decisions. Like, it's like, who's pulling the string? Who has the final say? Drago on that Dillian White B sample. Hey, y'all tripping, bro. I'm just saying, who makes these kind of executive decisions? To me, that's really weird. It's weird that you would include a fight season trailer, like, and you're showing Joshua, getting hurt and on all fours. And the funny thing is, like, I really believe this. Why they did that to the one, like, out of the whole trailer, right? They did it to a black fighter, right? Showed him at his most vulnerable performance. However, Triple G just looked like shit, versus Deryevchenko. At the very least, Joshua wasn't expecting to fight Andy Ruiz. He was in for a rude awakening. You feel what I'm saying? Triple G had a full ass camp with a second camp with Jonathan Banks and looked horrible. Why are you not showing Triple G getting punched the fuck up by Jacobs and Canelo and shit? Why are you showing just Anthony Joshua getting bludgeoned? Triple G, you showing the good shit of his career. You feel what I'm saying? You showing the good shit of his career. But with Joshua, you got him on all fours looking crazy. It's weird. Weird to me. And like I said, some people, I don't think everybody is racist. I do think some people are like conditioned where certain things are acceptable by society. Like I said, if you look at the black community, a lot of times there's no unity. There's no there's no one that stands up. There's Black Channel, the Black Channel. There's some people that just coon all the time because they don't want to deliver the tough news or ask the tough questions because they don't want to be ostracized and they feel outnumbered. And, they had that slave mentality, So there's that. But anyway, John Skipper of DAZN said that he's on record saying, I I want Anthony Joshua to win, which, that's not really news. We know, of course, DAZN wants the DAZN fighter to win. But to me, even though it's not shocking that he's saying that, it is shocking just based on the fact of it shows you the desperation. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, you admitting that on to The Athletic, that's an admission. So it shows me how severe and dire the circumstances are that Joshua must win. Shout out to Carlos. He said, if you have the complexion for the protection. Facts. Like I said, it's not shocking that, the company would want the hometown company fighter to win, but it is pretty something to take note of that he's openly saying this, which is basically like an insecurity that is being displayed. Basically they're not, the fact that he said that shows an insecurity, not in him because he's not the one fighting, but an insecurity in their faith that Joshua will be able to get this done versus Andy Ruiz Jr. Because I'd never hear Floyd Sr., for example. I've interviewed him several times. When he talks about his son, no matter who you ask him about, oh, what about your son versus Keith Thurman? Man, Keith. What about your son versus Amir Khan? Man, Amir Khan will get knocked out. That he's always confident because he knows his son's ability. You get what I'm saying? I ain't never seen Floyd Sr. Like, what happens? You'd be like, oh, Floyd Sr., what about your son versus Canelo in a rematch? Man, looky here. Canelo don't got it to beat my son. Like, he's always confident because he knows what his son is. But for John Skipper to say this, like, oh, I'll say it, I want Joshua to win. That just shows me that they're not fully confident. Henceforth, why the fight is in Saudi Arabia, where it's easier to get to from the UK. Bro, DAZN and Eddie Hearn, the walls are closing in, the jig is almost up. If Joshua loses, that's going to be a huge detriment to DAZN. God forbid Canelo loses on DAZN too. Bro, DAZN, in my honest opinion, based on the moves that they've made in 1 year, they're getting kind of slaughtered because everybody is on a tightrope. Not everybody, but everybody who means the most is on a tightrope. One sudden gust of wind could really, and I'm talking about like basically their biggest stars taking L's or perceived that they took a L and their stock is being hurt. I'm lying? If I'm lying, we can go through it right now. For example, Triple G, you're paying him all the money in the world, 15, 18 million, whatever. He didn't look great in his last fight. The perception is that he lost his last fight. I think he definitely lost his last fight. I think there should be another new IBF champion, Sergey Deryevchenko. Usyk, he was supposed to make this huge splash at heavyweight, and he moved up. He handled business, but I don't think he made a huge splash. Why does it always seem like you're a DAZN hater? Listen, I don't care about none of you cowards. Step up. Don't just say you hating. Tell me what I'm saying that's wrong. That's all we want. Now y'all gonna turn me to Ego Veli. It's over for y'all. Just sit in that coffin. It's over. If you disagree with what I am saying, that's fine. I'm good with that. But explain. Don't you, you're just hating. Bro, that's just dead. Nobody believes that. Nobody believes it if you ain't willing to show receipts and explain it. Don't just say somebody. That's that new age social media bullshit that people try to do. If you have a constructive criticism, no matter if you can explain it, if you're using facts, if you're intelligent about your approach, no, you're hating, bro. No, you're not finna just summarize this as hating, but you can't explain your way out of a wet paper bag. It don't work like that. Death Row East, everything starts from now. Bro, I told you, this is old media. See, now we got the juice. We got the power. I'm Bishop now. Get off that shit. Everything starts from now. You not finna knock us off our pivot. You could call me a hater all day. That's cool. You getting clapped. If you don't show receipts or if you don't defy what I am saying on this microphone, you will be clapped. There's no place for that. There's place for intelligent boxing conversation and debate. I'm good with that. I'm ready for that. I prepare my whole life for these moments. So if you disagree with what I'm saying, step up to the motherfucking plate and tell me what I'm saying that is not true. So Triple G looked great versus Sergey Deryevchenko. Because I'm telling you he didn't look good, so you telling me that he did look great and he beat the fuck out of Sergey Deryevchenko. I'm telling you, Usyk, based on what old media said, you see, y'all turning this to Ego Valley. I wasn't even planning on that. I'm telling you that old media put Usyk on this, he's undisputed, he could dominate the division, he's supposed to make a huge splash. He went 7 rounds, almost 8 rounds with a guy who looked out of shape and motherfucker looked tired, motherfucking tired. He looked a little sweepy. All these same dudes just said that Wilder would be Usyk's easiest fight, but the Chaz Tablespoon wasn't even an easy fight. What y'all talking about? What are y'all talking about, bro? Okay, you took 7 rounds. Okay, so Chaz Witherspoon or whatever looked slow as fuck. Like he didn't look like, he looked out of shape. He came in a career high. And you took 7-8 rounds with him. Wilder's a whole different threat level to that. He's bigger, he's stronger, he's more in prime, his confidence is through the roof. He has athleticism. His jab is underrated, motherfucker. And he got a right hand that'll send you to the crossroad. And they're going to miss everybody. And they're going to miss So we talking about different shit. Tony Bellew, Sky Sport, all them. Usyk, they said Wilder's the easiest fight. Put him in there with Wilder. See what happened. Oh, yeah. Well, the Black Channel. Wilder got the windmill. All right. Put him in there with Mr. Windmill. I bet you don't do that. I bet you they don't do that. I put that on. Listen, I'll give him my fucking car. Tell Eddie Hearn to give me his car. Let's battle for pink slips. Who with it? I'm with it. I'll walk. I'll give up my car. Tell Eddie Hearn to give up his car if he make Usyk versus Wilder next. If Wilder gets past Luis Ortiz and he makes Usyk Wilder, he can have my car. But I want his pink slip. Let's start racing for pinks. Let's see who's really about this. New media or old media. I told you, I'm like Muhammad Ali of this shit. I believe the shit I'm saying. That's why you hear the conviction. I'm ready to back up every word I'm saying. You know they not built like that, bro. You know they don't mean it. You know they don't mean it. That's why they mad. They big mad. Yeah, let's race for pinks. They're going to put Usyk in there with Gilbert Godfrey next. Okay, what's an onion booty, bro? He going to be in there with Gilbert Godfrey, and you know it. And when it happens, I'm going to show it. He going to be in there with Remy from Higher Learning. You're nothing, man. You're nothing. You're a monkey, Malik. It's going to be Usyk versus Remy from Higher Learning. You're nothing. You're nothing, man. You're a monkey, Malik. Cucamonga Cracker Killers, bro. It's going to be Michael Rappaport in there. You know he ain't putting them in. Just stop. You know he ain't putting them in there with no fucking Wilder. You must be out your scalp. You're going to put him in there with Remy. And Remy going to be off the roof. Popping Tyra Banks and shit, bro. You're nothing, man. You're a monkey, Malik. And then Usyk made a huge cop-out. He said, because I don't know if you guys follow like this actual society, because some of y'all motherfuckers just watch boxing, but there's tension between Ukraine and Russia politically. Usyk said, listen to this now. Usyk said he doesn't want to fight Alexander Povetkin because he feels that will incite or spark political, the sides going at each other, because he's a Ukrainian fighter representing Ukraine and Povetkin's representing Russia. So he don't want to fight Povetkin Once again, if you have the complexion for the protection, you can bypass the fights you want to bypass. So let me get this straight. Oleksandr Usyk doesn't want to spark any political tension by a Russian and a Ukrainian fighter fighting, so he says he's not fighting Povetkin, right? But guess what? But wait, there's more. I told you these motherfuckers can't fuck with me. There's a great fight this weekend in Philly. Artur Beterbiev of Russia and Oleksandr Usyk of the Ukraine. That is a unification, and that is a Ukrainian fighter and a Russian fighter about to risk it all. 0 for 0, 2 undefeated guys with punching power, 2 champions, and they about to fight. So how come Oleksandr Usyk, who's going to dominate the division, he can't engage in a Povetkin fight because of this Ukraine-Russia tension, but we got a great fight presented by Top Rank with a Ukrainian champion and a Russian champion, Beterbiev versus Oleksandr Usyk. I told you, it's over for old media. That's a cop-out, bro. How come if you have the complexion for the protection, I understand certain friendships or whatever. No one's asking, Usyk to fight Lomachenko or some shit. But, because, his dad teach him and they're not in the same division, blah, blah, blah. But you don't have no ties where you can't fight Povetkin. That's a solid fight. That's a solid fight. But Michael Hunter, who came up from cruiserweight and lost to Usyk, he's about to fight Povetkin. And he ain't making no excuses. I'm destroying old media. I don't even know why they would even try at this point. So don't give me it's a political landscape. I can't fight him. You don't have no ties to him. He's not your stablemate. Like, I can understand Mikey Garcia not fighting Jose Ramirez. They're both trained by Robert Garcia. But once again, even in a situation like that, how come other fighters, including black fighters, have to do that? Danny Jacobs had to fight his former stablemate, someone he sparred 300, 400 rounds with, a difficult, and you've seen how difficult, Sergey Derevchenko. They both were trained by Andre Rozier. So how come Jacobs got to fight his stablemate? So Usyk versus Povetkin, I think that's a reasonable fight, and that would be a better barometer than Chaz Tablespoon. But he already took Povetkin, a gold medalist, out of the running off some stupid shit. You can't worry about the political shit. Like, we here for the fight. Nobody's tripping off of, behind the scenes shit. We just want to see good fights, and, Povetkin is definitely a good measuring stick. He fought Klitschko, fought Joshua, fought David Price. That's a good measuring stick. But once again, there's no one to enforce it. So don't tell me no Ukraine, Russia can't coexist because of political, because Top Rank making it coexist. They putting it in Philly. It's a great fight. Everybody tune it. Listen, use my link, ESPN Plus, sign up. Beterbiev versus Usyk is a great fight. That is a sleeper hit. I'm really thoroughly happy. Unifications have been popping. I don't really even know who's going to win at this point, because you can make a case for either. It's a great fight. Shout out to Top Rank. So make sure, listen, we support what's right in boxing, point blank, period. They can try to pin the tail to a donkey. Shout out to Sergey Derevchenko from Ukraine, too. He did his thing with Golovkin. That's why they can't beat me, because no matter, you can't pigeonhole me to anything. Ego just hates Ukraine. Bro, Sergey Derevchenko just a week ago was giving him all the props in the world, and I'm continued to support his career. So you can't use these little piddly-ass excuses. You ain't find no fucking patterns with me. I am the pattern. I'm a motherfucking chameleon. There ain't nothing in it. If you doing what's right, then you doing what's right for the sport. I don't care if it's Top Rank, PBC, DAZN. Whoever got a good fight, they got a good fight, and I salute that, But there are some things that I don't understand with different promotions. So back to it. Yeah, Jacobs had to fight his friend Quillen too. Yeah, exactly. They be telling the Charlo brothers to fight each other. Oh, yeah. Come on, Mel. Fight them all. Yeah. But the Klitschko brothers ain't got to fight. Man, get the fuck out of here. Usyk, Oscar Rivas, I'm with it. because I don't really even count Usyk. I mean, Revis losing if we don't know what's going on with Dillian White and the failed drug test. So I don't even consider that as like a real loss. Because if someone had something in their system, then that don't sound up and up on the up and up. And we still ain't got no fucking B sample. Listen, if you guys appreciate what I'm doing for boxing, the super chats are great. The channel members are great. My shooters are great. But y'all got to smash that like button. Everybody wants to leave comments, but y'all got to smash that like button. That is, I'm telling you, that is the only way I can make these live streams last any length of time. If I see that the engagement is not there, I'm just warning y'all, because I'm a pro. I don't make petty threats. I tell you what I'm about, true alpha male shit. If we don't get the engagement up on all of these live streams, they're going to become far and few between. I generally enjoy this format, but I got to, this is a business. I got to do what is advantageous for the business. So if y'all like this format, that I'm going to take it like you don't like it, or it's running on too long if we can't keep the engagement up. And if that is, then I got to make business decisions. So Tyson Fury joining the WWE. Bro, this is funny. If you have the complexion for the protection, you could do whatever. Imagine this. Imagine if Wilder had the fight that he had with Tyson Fury, right? And then he fled and went to he was in negotiations to rematch Fury, and he was talking with Frank Warren and then Wilder all of a sudden just stopped communicating with Frank Warren and Fury, and then didn't tell him anything. And then Fury and Frank Warren woke up one day and they said, "Oh, Wilder has signed with, HBO Boxing," and then he completely abandoned the idea of an immediate rematch. Can you imagine that? And then he went blocked. Oh, my shooter's on point. I don't give a fuck what none of these dudes talking about. And then on top of that, he started taking tune-ups that he was supposed to easily beat, then struggled in one, gets an injury, a pretty grotesque cut over his eye, and then decides to join the WWE. Imagine if this was Deontay the Bomber Wilder's trajectory. Struggle with autocorrect, gets cut, get injured, and now you're risking it all to to fight in the WWE on some fake shit. Like, it's horrible, bro. I mean, that's bad, man. Old media is drowning, and y'all know it. And that's why you see the haters coming in. They are not refuting the point. Anytime they direct it at me as opposed to what I'm saying, that's how you guys immediately know what the real culprit is. They are mad because they are being exposed. They are mad because they have nothing intelligent to say. There is no rebuttal. So, yeah, man, it's looking bad for old media. It really is, because everything you said has been for. They said, listen, Ring Magazine, ESPN, a bunch of writers, they said Tyson Fury is the #1 heavyweight. They refused to give Deontay Wilder his props. That black man, the black American, and I'm going to keep saying that. They refused to give that black American heavyweight who's been at this level, been a champion longer than anyone in boxing continually, about to join the ranks of historic fighter Joe Lewis's and Klitschko's and, crazy amounts of double-digit title defenses, never did drugs, got caught for doing drugs, never took a 3-year absence like Tyson Fury, never got knocked the fuck out like Anthony Joshua. They refused to put Wilder in the #1 spot. Even though, so Tyson Fury is #1, according to Ring Magazine and old media, he's #1, but he could take 3 years off and have a draw. The best thing Tyson Fury has fucking done since coming back was a draw. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, bro. They're saying he is #1, and the best he could come up with is a draw, and then make excuses about, oh, I wasn't ready and my weight wasn't blah, 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 and almost get knocked the fuck out. That is literally the best opponent he has faced, and that was, oh my gosh. Wildberry Skittles back in action. Business Brain, $50 super chat. I told you it's over. See, I don't even care about money, bro. Man, I don't even care about money, but I'm starting to care a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, I'm starting to care. You know what I'm saying? I've been spending some dough doing some upgrades for the channel. Y'all see. Wait, I told you, the Eagle Army is strong. $50 super chat, much love, business brains. We got the business and we got the brains. He says, hi, haters. Yeah, $50 super chat. Once again, you never see this. You'll never find blum, 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 blum. You never see this with old media. When last time you seen old media get $20, let alone 50s and 100s and shit, bro? I'm the truth. Man, I don't care about the NBA right now. I care about that $50 from Business Brain. Fury's a clown. Shout out to Sarah Valdez. Sarah Valdez. She said Fury's a clown. I've never been a fan of him as a person. He's tough, but also presents himself as trash. Bro, they refuse to give Wilder his just due. Yo, windmill, bro. Listen, all that old media shit I keep destroying. Oh yeah, get some claps for my man. That was a huge donation. Give some claps. Shout out to Real Brother for starting it off. He said business brains to God. Get some claps. We need some clap emojis. We need some clap emojis for that man. Always on time, man. But anyway, they refuse to give that black heavyweight, that black man in America, Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder, and I'm going to keep saying that. They refuse to give him his props. Even though he never took a 3-year break like Tyson Fury, he never took a spill and knocked out like Joshua, they refuse to put him in the number 1 spot. Now look at it. Ring Magazine, ESPN, all these writers, all these old media motherfuckers, all these coons, they said that Tyson Fury was number 1. Now your king, is this your king? Now your king is with Vince McMahon and them in the WWE. Like Ronda Rousey. So, Mr. Pound for Pound ducked the Wilder rematch, took tune-ups, struggled with one of the tune-ups. They made excuses like they always do, and now he's in the WWE. Listen, I'm not mad. I'm not hating. It is what it is. Get your bread, Fury. That's cool. But you guys look stupid as fuck. Don't be a hater. Tyson Fury's getting his money. So now you care about another man's money. You don't care about the greater good of boxing. You don't care that Tyson Fury is potentially risking opening that cut that he just got by fucking around with the Bram Stroganoff or Bram Stoker, whatever the fuck the dude's name. I don't watch wrestling no more. So what's the dude name? Bram Stoker? Bram, he's risking a cut fighting fucking Bram Stoker's Dracula. You know what I'm saying? A big ass 6'8" guy. And y'all making excuses. This is your number 1 pound for pound heavyweight because you refuse to give Wilder the credit. Y'all look stupid. Braun Strowman. Who's a lame-o? Beef Stroganoff. Yeah, beef Stroganoff, bro. And he risking getting busted up. And then he gonna go, bro. And if that man, I'm gonna be so hot if that cut open up, because now y'all gonna have some more bullshit excuses. Much respect and blessings to my guy Ego. Be more, let's go. Yeah, Tank will be back in December. Shout out to my young bull coming to take over the game. Yeah, so if Beef Stroganoff busts his ass, and Tyson Fury is like Logan Paul KSI. That's not his arena. So he might, execute a maneuver wrong and then bust his shit or something. And then the fight gets postponed. Listen, I hope DAZN wants Anthony Joshua to win. I want Andy Ruiz to win. Fuck all this bullshit, bro. Because I really, in my heart, feel like the two Americans would actually unify for Undisputed. That's my honest-to-God opinion, bro. I want Andy Ruiz to win so viciously and victoriously because I believe that Black American and that Mexican American would actually not play no fucking games and unify and finally give us an Undisputed. Finally. If and then Eddie Hearn, bro, he's so desperate. He wants, bro, I can't respect this. He wants the belts to get scattered. He's like, oh, yeah, Usyk, he might fight for the vacant WBO belt. No one's going to respect that, though. if he fight, if Eddie Hearn petitions and gets the WBO stripped from Ruiz or some bullshit, and then we see Usyk versus, Chaz Tabletop again. That shit cap. That shit weak. That don't represent you. That don't mean you the man to be that heavyweight. Cause you beat, Omar Gooding Jr. or whoever the fuck you think you beating. Man, get the fuck out of here. So that don't do nothing. It just be Usyk with a belt. He got to fight someone real. And that's what I'm saying. Eddie Hearn seems pretty greedy, bro. Like, he wants this to happen. He don't want to see it undisputed, because he could have did it. He had the A-side leverage. He could have just made Joshua with the fight. They all would have made some fucking money. It would have probably been a double fight, a rematch, maybe a trilogy situation. And then it would have been that. So he don't want to see undisputed. He want Usyk to, so you could pay off the WBO, slide them some money, and then they can have like Jesse Jurjetsky fucking ranked #1. Bro, we all see the games and shit. And then like you get Andy Ruiz. Let's say Andy Ruiz. If Andy Ruiz beats Joshua, that's going to be a horrible hit to DAZN, and they're going to try to get him stripped. The WBO. They're going to slide the WB some BO some money or some shit behind the scenes, and the WBO is going to rank Jesse Jurjetsky, or Manuel Charbroiled or some random ass person. They're going to rank him. Watch. Because Eddie so badly wants a piece of the heavyweight division, so he don't give a fuck about undisputed. He don't give a fuck about the growth of the sport. He just is his own pure greed. Joshua, if he get his ass bust, that's going to hurt them. So they're going to be trying to, oh yeah, Usyk's a champion now. He's the man at heavyweight. And they're going to try to jump to that. So you're going to try to get the man stripped. I want to see undisputed. Wilder want to see undisputed. From what Ruiz says, he want to see undisputed. Man, fuck all that. The sanctioning bodies gotta fall back and let this happen. We ain't seen no heavyweight undisputed since Lennox, bro. I don't want to see Usyk versus Timmy Testosterone and all these weird ass people. Sergio Mixlexley. Like, who the fuck is Sergio Mixlexley? Like, get the fuck up out of here, bro. Just like the WBA. You want to fight Wilder? Nope, you got to be quicker than that. Fight Povetkin, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fight Povetkin. You ain't fighting Wilder. Fight Povetkin, nigga. Yeah. WBA, we could have got undisputed last year. They're like, nope. You thought you was going to get Wilder, Joshua undisputed? No, nigga. Fight Povetkin, nigga. 48 hours, make the fight, nigga. What? Joshua versus Povetkin? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Yeah, nigga. O2 Arena, nigga. Whatever. Always politics and some bullshit. You gotta be quicker than that. Fight Povetkin, nigga. Yeah, nigga. Yeah. You gotta fight Povetkin, nigga. What you thought it was, nigga? Yeah, that's what it. Andy Ruiz gonna sleep Joshua, and then it's gonna be. You want undisputed? No, nigga. It's Usyk versus Sergio Jurjetsky, nigga. Usyk versus Sergey Jurjetsky and shit. Wayne Gretzky and all these motherfuckers, bro. They want to test me like I'm Wayne Gretzky. Man, get the fuck up out of here. Usyk versus Lex Luger. Fucking putting Yokozuna on his back and shit. Man, get the fuck up out of here, bro. It's gonna be Usyk versus Bosco 100. Shut your stupid ass up, blood. You a two meat looking ass. What? Shut your stupid ass. Bro, you finna fight Bosco. Yeah, Dana White's coming over. He said Usyk versus Tablespoon 2 for the WBO belt on 2 days' notice. Hey, you tripping. He said 2 days' notice. Yeah, bro, it's gonna be Usyk versus Mankind. Winner gets gold dust. Get the fuck up out of here. Fucking man, get out of here, dog. Someone said Usyk versus Ike Turner. I'm all up in here. Yeah, this some good ass cake, Usyk. Oh, you gonna eat the cake? Eat the cake, Usyk. Eat the cake. Like fucking anime Usyk and shit. Man, y'all need to leave me the fuck alone with this dumb shit. Anyway, so yeah, where's he said Fury versus Lou Ferrigno. Hey, y'all tripping? Yeah, I don't want to look small, you know, because Lou he deaf and shit, so his voice, yeah. That's my movie Pumping Iron. That motherfucker was lifting hella weight. Yeah, Dad, I don't want to look small. Motherfucker, he had that voice with it that didn't really match, like Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? The voice didn't like match his frame. That motherfucker was hub. Yeah, Dad, I don't want to look small. I don't want to look small out here. Bro, you don't look small. You like 6'5", hella big, bro. Fuck you, me. Man, it's hey, y'all gotta stop. They said Usyk versus Ronnie Coleman. Hey, y'all gotta chill, bro. Man, Usyk versus Regis Philbin on Rematch Room. You know, it's gonna be Usyk versus them names that they make up for Wilder and shit. Usyk versus Deontay Wilder and all that shit. Beyonce is gonna be really a motherfucking name, that Deontay and shit. They finna go to some African tribe and just, you know. We need him. We need him from Usyk. You know, you finna go to fucking Zamunda and get Usyk next opponent. We need him for the WBO. Yes, come with me. Come with me. You must fight Usyk. You must do it. Do it for the nation. Like, I don't know, fucking, man, you got this fucking Blood Diamond Bobby and shit, man. What the fuck? You took everything. You took my free. You took everything. Yeah, get this Jimu Hansu, man. What the fuck? This is what Eddie Hearn gonna get Jimu Hansu and shit. I'ma start this shit. You took me free. You took everything. He finna get Samuel Jackson and Jacob. Hey, Eddie Hearn guys, chill. They really be going. They be going through my high school yearbook, finding. Oh yeah, you know, Kevin McAllister. Phone him up. The motherfuckers be going through yearbooks. I ain't even heard of like all these. You know, Sam Eggington versus, you know, Billy Rockwell. Like, who the fuck is Billy Rockwell? Like, who is Billy Rock? Motherfuckers sound like a singer and shit. Like, he on tour with Billy Ocean. Get out of my dream. Get into my car. Like, who the fuck is Billy Rockwell? Like, Liam versus Billy Rockwell. Get out of my dream. Get into my car. Man, yo, License to Drive sound ass name. Who the fuck is Billy Rock? You begin to rock. Steady rockin'. Like, yo, 80s singer sounding motherfuckers. Hey, Elton Geronimus and stuff. Who the fuck is Elton Geronimus? The motherfucker's anonymous, and I ain't even on a dishonor. Oh my gosh, it's bars. Let me stop, bro. He said Usyk versus Mace Windu. Yes. Oh, that Star Wars. I love it. Yeah, he gonna fight fucking Nigel and shit. Yeah, my name's Nigel. You gotta call me Nighthawk. Like, man, I ain't calling you no motherfucking Nighthawk, stepbrother. Yeah, I'd like some fancy sauce. I want some fancy sauce. I'll never call him dad, not even in a fire. Like, get these stepbrother characters. Man, get the fuck about it, bro. Usyk versus Joe Biden for Trump. He gonna fight Biden for Trump and shit. Joe Biden finna get that work, bro. Hey, don't do my boy JCVD like that. He said Van Damme just signed a Matchroom. Bam! Hey, go for the gut. Chong Li is sweet in the gut. Yeah. You want some more of this? Right, come on. Yeah. Motherfucker be doing the splits in the corner and shit. Hers divine. Go for the gut. You see, Chong Li is sweet in the gut. Right, come on. Motherfucker Van Damme and shit, bro. Get him out of here. Now, who wants to go home and who wants to go with me? Get Jean-Claude out of this. This shit crazy. He said Usyk versus Edward James almost. Bro, you finna fight Edward James almost and shit. That's who Triple G. Oh my gosh, bro. Kenny Coleslaw. Triple G versus Kenny Coleslaw. Like, who the fuck is Kenny Coleslaw, bro? Rematch room, they tried it, bro. They gotta stop. Them fighting fucking characters from sitcom Mike Seaver and shit. Like, isn't that a cuz from Growing Pain? Who the fuck is Mike Seaver? Oh, Jonathan got clapped. He said Usyk is a top 15 in heavy division. Why so much hate? Motherfucker, there are not even that many heavyweights in general that are at the top. So that's easy to be top 15 if you're undisputed in your previous. He said, give it a year and a half super fight with AJ and Usyk. Bro, you sound like a man fan, bro. AJ got to worry about fucking Oleksandr Ruiz Jr. I don't even care about no Usyk versus AJ because he got to get past Andy Ruiz. He got to get past, Oleksandr Ruiz Jr. That's that. Second of all, these motherfuckers always do this old media style. 1 minute Usyk can beat Wilder easy. That's his easiest heavyweight fight. Now it's give him a year and a half. You see how old media just moves the goalpost? Just changes? Just last week, before Chaz Tablespoon fight, old media, they said Wilder would be an easy fight. Now it's, hey, let him grow into the division, will ya? Get the man a year and a half, and he's going to be acclimated. No, that's not what you said, though. Why didn't you say that from the beginning? Why didn't old media say, hey, give the motherfucker 2 years, and he going to be something? You said Wilder is his easiest fight, and y'all co-signed this. I never did. I didn't, but you did. You said Wilder would be his easiest fight. When that gonna happen? I don't care, man. Shout out to my dude Adrian, the homie, bro. Keep that same energy, old me. That's what I'm saying. We don't care. You said it. We gotta see it now. That's how we doing them. All 2019, all 2022. You said that. Now you gotta live that. Live by the sword, die by the sword. That's how we doing old media. Usyk need to fight Wilder, he ducking. If he don't fight Wilder next, he ducking. He could beat him easy, show me that. If Wilder gets past Luis King Kong Ortiz, he needs to fight Usyk. Don't say, oh no, he's going the WBO route and Wilder has the WBC. Nope. That's his easiest fight, even though it took 7 rounds for Chaz Witherspoon, who openly said that he was never hurt, he was just out of shape, and he's 38. Wilder's not fucking 38, and he hits harder. So let's see it. Grow into the division. New media got him ranked number 1. Grow into the division. Old media, not new media. Old media got that. Usyk versus Jack Ma coming soon. Usyk versus the parrot from Aladdin. Oh my God. See, this is why I really fuck with y'all. That's why I told you. Look at the money. The money just keep coming in. Business Brain holding it down. Everybody left Super Chat holding it down. We got members like Costco. And then look at the people. We got shooters. They holding their shit down. You know, I'm holding it down. And look at the fan. Look at the real Egos Army. The people you see like joining the conversation. They say real shit. Shout out to my people. L Flowers. Andre Ward didn't get a year to get acclimated when he came to fight Kovalev, though. Shaking my head, old media a trip. That's what I'm saying. We forcing them to keep that same energy. Chaz Witherspoon looked sleepy, motherfucking tired. He looked drowsy, and he still wasn't getting bodied like that. If you put him in there the way he looked, in my opinion, no disrespect to him, because he's trying to make a paycheck, a living, livelihood. He just got the call, but he was a stepping stone. He was a pawn in Eddie Hearn's plan. They didn't want to fight Tyrone Spong. They said the drug test. I don't know. That looked kind of sketch with what Spong is saying. Whatever. But they didn't want to fight someone like even a Joey DeVecco. He's younger. He's fresher. He has losses, but he has more power. He's going to engage more. And they didn't want that. They wanted an easier fight for Usyk, which is apparent. So Usyk looks slower, a lot slower than normal. See, and you guys be old media like goofy ass shit, bro. Like Usyk dancing. I don't care about none of that, bro. Dancing and making them faces and shit. I don't really care. I'm really, he can't dance. Like, you know what I'm saying? He don't be doing no dances that I need to see. The motherfucker ain't gigging like Chris Brown or something. So I don't really care about the dancing and the, Bob Arum in the ring and he making faces and shit. I don't care about that. I want to see the boxing. I want to see the man's skill. I want to see him live up to the hype presented by old media. That type of stuff. I want to see good, compelling fights. I want to see who's the best in the division. Smash the like button. We working. He said Usyk versus Bolo Young. Hey, Bolo might have something for him. That his name was the Chinese Hercules and shit. You break my record, now I break you. Like I break your friend. You are next. Yeah, they be like, old media be liking stupid shit. Fucking Tyson Fury singing Aerosmith. I don't care about none of that. Motherfucker can't sing. He can't blow like Whitney Houston. Motherfucker ain't singing like that. It's cool. He can hold a note. I ain't mad at it. But he ain't saying, you act like he doing some like America's Got Talent type shit, bro. What? I don't care about that. Making faces and, Tyson Fury be at the weigh-in and standing on his tippy toes and voguing. I don't care about none of that. That's not like the showmanship shit I like. Ego, I feel like a Jogba or Dubois would kill Usyk. We got to see it. Usyk can scrap, but them dudes have power. Daniel Dubois, I keep forgetting the motherfucker's age. I know that motherfucker ain't been Carter since he was like 15. That motherfucker could buy beer. He could buy a 12-pack. That motherfucker look older than his age. You know what I'm saying? I keep forgetting. He's only like 23. He's big, though. Man, just think about this with the Usyk situation. He fought a guy with 4 or 5 days notice who had ill time to prepare, who hadn't really been active, who always stepped up in challenges and lost those fights for the most part, right? Because even the Chris Arreola ended in disqualification, but he was losing the fight, truth be told. And it ended on a technicality, kind of like James Kirkland, Carlos Molina. I know my boxing. It's all good. So, yeah, James Kirkland was losing and ended on a DQ weird-ass bullshit, or Brandon Rios versus Diego Chavez. Rios was losing, but it ended for a DQ because of, fouls and shit, stupid shit. So it wasn't a conventional ending. So anyway, Chaz Witherspoon, he brought in last minute. He wasn't even engaging like that. Usyk's face was still marked up. He wasn't like insanely had this blinding speed. He wasn't mad aggressive. Like, truth be told, I see 1000% why Eddie Hearn put him in there with someone like that. Because anybody who was a bit stronger and a bit more aggressive, they might have tried to walk the man down. They would have walked the man down or tried to. And then Usyk would have had to think like that. He had to be Johnny on the spot. Ego, do we need to raise some money to get you a podcast like Teddy Atlas? You past due, bro. Yeah, I've heard it for a while. Bro, I don't know. I do need one. I just be moving, bro. And, man, I don't know. Whatever the fans want, we'll figure it out. Appreciate you, though. I don't know what happened with the Spong situation, but it looked kind of weird. But anyway, back to DAZN. Like, the other thing with DAZN, like, people are getting paid ridiculous amounts. It just don't seem like safe bets. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, who is pulling the string? Who's the Geppetto? Who's puppeteering this? For example, here, check this out. They got Danny Jacobs moving up to 168 versus Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. Ricardo Gonzalez said DAZN is the Walmart of boxing. Nah, because Walmart is like super successful. So you can't even say that unless you're talking about like, you know, the quality of Walmart, like customers and employees and shit. But anyway, shout out to you. Danny Jacobs, listen, they have Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. on a Friday, the day before other boxing cards for Jacobs' first fight. Now, Jacobs, he's looking for big fights and money fight. I think he can make some money there, but I don't really see how that's Chavez ain't really done nothing. He's one fight removed from a long layoff and looking horrible versus Canelo. So DAZN, in my opinion, whatever they're gonna have to pay both Chavez, because Chavez, don't get it twisted, he's fought for big money before. He's had like HBO main events and Canelo fights and Sergio Martinez pay-per-view, so he's made money. So I really feel like if you think about it, whatever they're paying Jacobs coming off the Canelo loss, and whatever they're paying Chavez Jr., I feel like it's probably not going to be worth it, you know, for what they're going to get out of it. They're putting it on a Friday. I don't know how well that does. You know, I think Saturday's predominantly the main day for big boxing cards, but they don't want to put it December 14th because everybody else has a card. Like Top Rank has the Crawford card, and that was just announced, the triple header, and then PBC has a card that night. So everybody has a card. So DAZN bowed out and did it on Friday. So like, I mean, it's just weird. Okay, listen. Tell me if I'm lying. Tell me if I'm fucking lying. Watch this. Everybody has a card that week. Shout out to Big Time. The money just keep coming in. Shout out to Jose de Jesus. I got your email too. I sent a quick one back. Watch. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to break this down for you. Smash the like button. The real is back. Okay, Big Time. What's with the UK always singing Sweet Caroline? I almost know the words to the song now. Hey, you tripping, dog. Shout out to Big Time. All right, peep it. What PBC card? Is it the when's hold on. Cause I have to make sure I get my facts straight. Hold on. I'm trying to look this up real quick. But I know PBC has a card that day too. Hold on one second, y'all. I'm trying to make sure I have all the facts for you. Okay. What's the PBC card for December 14th? I'm trying to figure it out. But I don't want to keep y'all waiting. I know PBC has one. What's the PBC card that's on December 14th? Is it Tank? Who's fighting December 14th? But I know PBC has a date reserved. Anybody know? Shout out to New Meaning. He said, "Hey, been gone for a minute, but I'm back. I'm back and I'm better." No, it's not the Charlo. Charlo's not. It was Hurd Williams. Yeah, it was. But I think they're still keeping a date. It's probably gonna go to Tank. Okay, well they just had the date. Maybe it hasn't been announced yet. But anyway, they're keeping the date. It was supposed to be. You're right. It's supposed to be Hurd Williams. So anyway, here let's recap this because I don't want to spend too much time. Yeah, it was supposed to be J Rock. It's probably gonna be Tank and J Rock or something now because it's not gonna be Hurd. So peep this. Peep this. They're talking about Jacobs coming off of a loss, fighting Julio Cesar Chavez at 168. First of all, I don't even know. Chavez looks like he's in decent shape right now, but I don't know how easy he makes 168. Beyond that, he fought one fight in Mexico, got a knockout, and before that, he took a year plus off, losing to Canelo, and he got robbed by some thoughts. So I don't feel like that's a big fight, which is why they're putting on Friday as to not compete with the December 14th card. But when they do that, so this is, they're talking about Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. December 13th on a Friday, right? Then PBC, I think, is going to be Tank. They have a card with Tank, maybe J-Rock or something. Golden Boy has a card, right? I don't know about the UFC. So you have to understand this. When you have that many cards, even though one's on Friday, this is still fight week for the other two cards as well. You get what I'm saying? So they're all competing. So yeah, the Jacobs weigh-in is going to be on Thursday, but Thursday is going to be probably the final press conference for the PBC card, for the Golden Boy card. It's Tank. Yeah, okay. They're not going to compete with Tank then. Tank is a star. You get what I'm saying? So you're still like, even though it's on Friday, they bowed out and they're doing it on Friday. They're still competing with two other fight weeks. That doesn't make sense to me. That don't make sense. And from what Gervonta keeps saying on his social media, he's like, man, I can't wait to announce the fight and where the fight's going to be. You guys are going to be happy. So I don't know what they're putting together. It was supposed to be Hurd versus Williams, J-Rock rematch. But I think they're putting together something pretty big. Maybe Tank versus Gamboa. I don't know if he's going to Vegas, the main event. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But you're competing with other fight weeks. This is just weird. Like, you can't compete with that. And then beyond that, I really feel DAZN, I don't think they know boxing. Like, the people who are pulling the strings and approving this, they're entrusting Eddie Hearn and Golden Boy to just run shit, and then they, like, maybe interject their 2 cents. But people, to me, as a real boxing fan, from what I've seen, hosting a popular channel and being in the game, I feel like people have lost faith with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. as far as being reliable. So it's probably the Tank card. Maybe J-Rock's not going to be on it. But do you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people are off Chavez Jr. They're kind of off him. They're kind of off, like, giving him a chance to produce something. So to me, that Jacobs versus Chavez is not that big of a fight, which is why it's happening on Friday. But even though it's happening on Friday, you're still competing with other fight weeks that are going to steal your attention. If Tank fights, that's going to steal your attention for a lesser fight. Tank versus Gamboa is a good fight, a nice name for his portfolio. That's what I'm saying. That, like, and Chavez Jr. versus Jacobs it would have been better when it should have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, probably a couple years ago. So it's like, I really feel like to get Jacobs and Chavez Jr., their names on that bill, they're probably going to expect, decent pay because they both have gotten big paychecks by now. So what the amount you're going to pay, plus you're competing with other people's cards. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. Thank you. Bro, it's over, bro. That's what I'm saying. Top Rank got a card. That okay? I knew I was missing. So I felt like something's off. Terrence Crawford is fighting that day too, bro. This is pure. This is pure. Like, dare I say, stupidity, bro? This is pure stupidity. You're going against Gervonta Davis and Terrence Crawford, and I think Tank will probably fight on the West Coast. I don't know. Maybe it's in Baltimore, but you're competing with Terrence Crawford in New York as well, and that triple header is pretty nice. I made a video about it. You got a triple header. Mean Machine is mandatory. Crawford is a fun person to watch. Then I'm really looking forward to Teofimo and Richard Comey. That's a title fight. Winner should get Lomachenko. And this is a rematch from the Olympics. Mick Connellan versus Vladimir Nikitin or whatever. So, yeah, that's dumb, bro. Okay, so let me get this straight. You think you think Jacobs versus whatever Jacobs is going to demand, having made good paycheck, just made $12 million his last fight, and whatever the namesake of Chavez Jr. is worth right now, probably millions. You think that on a Friday, competing with Crawford's fight week on the East Coast, Tank Davis is probably fighting, and Golden Boy has a card. That's not even smart. That's not even smart business, bro. I understand it's the end of the year. Maybe everyone's trying to get, their last couple fights off, but that's weird, bro. Charlo's fought. Listen, I went. It was right before Christmas. They fought like December 22nd on Fox. I would do the next week, right before Christmas. You still have a better chance than competing with 3 other cards, 2 of them being big for boxing. Again, I don't think Chavez Jr.'s brand name holds the same merit. A lot of people didn't even watch his last fight. Chavez Jr. just fought this year and nobody watched it. And before that he got embarrassed by Canelo. So that's a weird fight, and I feel like you're gonna have to output and pay the names more than the attention it's gonna garner. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like DAZN keeps doing this. You put Canelo Kovalev, that's solid, but it would be even better if you put it on a different date and didn't compete with UFC 244. Watch. So these are just, to me, these are poor executions. Kovalev Canelo, that's not, it's not the worst fight. Canelo's definitely fought worse than that, or less competitive fights. But to compete with UFC 244 doesn't even make sense. And then, to compete with the fight weeks of Crawford and Tank with a fight like on an app at that, man, whatever. Makes no sense. Teofimo's going through some shit. I don't know. I never heard nothing. Comey got cracked, so that's a good fight, bro. Yeah, I mean, but I listen. People are acting shocked about the Terrence Crawford. We knew he was gonna have to fight Mean Machine or someone similar. That's not this, bro. See, I guess people expected more of a reaction from me because I made a video about it, and they expected more of a reaction from me. But why would I react or overreact when I told you this was coming? I told you Top Rank don't have the names to feed Terrence Crawford. I said it before he even moved up to welterweight. I predicted this. So, people are acting like this is brand new. I don't really get surprised in boxing, and I damn sure don't get surprised by things that I saw coming a mile away and predicted. Why would I be shocked that Crawford is fighting Mean Machine? When there's rumors a while ago that he was going to be fighting Mean Machine October through December. And beyond that, I predicted this. I told you he was going to fight a Mean Machine caliber person. That's who they have. Ego, do you see DAZN lasting for a long time? LOL. That's not really my place. I don't really care. I'm just talking about what's happening, the decision making. If they fail, they fail. If they succeed, they succeed. That's up to them, what they decide to do. But you got to get it right for the boxing fans, period. So it's not really my place to, I don't have no ill wishes on nobody. Like, if they succeed, they succeed. I'm worried about my business. You dig? I care about me succeeding, my inner circle. So anyway, I'm not really surprised by Crawford. I predicted this. He's going to have to fight mandatories and DAZN type names like he's been fighting, because most of the talent pool in his division is not there, and they don't have jurisdiction and to make it there. Bob Arum doesn't have the power to punk Al Heyman and enforce something. Crawford is a champion. Therefore, when you're a champion, you can't be ranked. So there's nothing Crawford can do other than lose and then get in somebody's ranking. You guys know that, right? Smash the like button. When you're a champion, the sanctioning bodies won't rank you. Like Dillian White, they say he's Wilder's mandatory. It's because he's not a champion. That's why Anthony Joshua hasn't become Joshua's mandatory, or Wilder can't become Joshua's mandatory, because they're giving a chance to people who don't have belts. So Crawford is a title holder. So with him having a title, he can't become Errol Spence's mandatory. He can't become the mandatory for Pacquiao or some shit. So as long as that's the factor, Bob Arum don't have the juice. He don't have the. He can't just call the WBO or WBC and be like, oh yo, make us the mandatory. It don't work like that. He's a champion. So I don't know. We'll see how it all plays out. But I really struggle to understand some of the DAZN business mantra and execution orders of what they're doing. Like all the time all the weeks in the months of the year, you put Danny Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. competing with 3 fight cards. Like, somebody look it up. UFC probably got something there too. Ow, fuck. UFC probably got a fight card. UFC December 14th. December 14th, 2019. I know they got a card. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. I knew it. If y'all want to buy the pay-per-view from me, use my link. Look, that's, bro, DAZN, they clearly are tripping, bro. Look, I forgot. I knew it was something. Usman versus Colby Covington. They got same record, 15-1 at welterweight. That's a good fight. Max Holloway. Bro, that's a good Amanda Nunes. Oh yeah, Amanda Nunes versus Jermaine Durandamy. Bro, that's a good UFC card. You're competing. I'm done, bro. You're competing with. Listen. You're competing with Gervonta Tank Davis, top ranks triple header. We don't even know what's going to be on the Tank Davis card. It hasn't been announced, but Tank Davis most likely. You're competing with the top ranked triple header, with including Terrence Crawford, his mandatory, in New York, Madison Square Garden. You're competing with a real good fight, Richard Comey, and that's a good triple header, bro. Richard Comey and Teofimo for IBF belt, and then also a rematch from a controversial fight in the Olympics, Vladimir Nikitin versus Mick Connellan. Then on top of that, UFC 245 with Usman and Colby Covington, Trump supporting ass. And you got Amanda Nunes on that card with Jermaine Durandamy. They both of those women got cracks. Plus Max Holloway returns. Bro, that's it. You're not literally. I'm a boxing fan, and I don't know who Tank's fighting, but it doesn't sound like you're gonna star power wise, intensity of the card wise. Jacobs versus Chavez Jr. to me sounds like it's gonna be overshadowed. It really does. It's going to be overshadowed by these other cards. You're competing with these fight weeks. Even though you're going on Friday, you're competing with UFC 245. Golden Boy has a card. PBC has a card with one of their biggest stars. And then Terrence Crawford is in a mandatory fight with a triple header. And there's another. I want to see how Teofimo looks. That's a great night of boxing, bro. Or fighting in general. That's a lot of shit going on. And then you got Jacobs fighting Chavez Jr. That's just a waste of money. Like me personally, if I was headed into DAZN, Jacobs versus Chavez Jr., I would put that in January. I would put it in January. If you support UFC over boxing, that's crazy. Your name is Boxingego. Block him. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. I get money from the UFC. Block him. The great one, you don't look that great. Block him. Motherfucker gotta try to remind me what my name is. Oh yeah, that's crazy. If you support, I don't give a fuck. Do you think that hurts my feelings? Oh yeah. Change your name to UFC Ego. Oh, that's original. Badu Jack's recovering from that cut. He's chilling. He making money in Asia and shit. He got a supplement company. I just seen him at the fight. That's my guy. He's just chilling. Family shit. He's about to fight though. He has a fight. I think he's fighting Jean Pascal. That's a good fight. Especially coming off that nasty cut. That's a good fight. See that they might put that on Tank's card. I don't know when the date is. But man, Al Heyman got too many weapons, bro. The stable too deep. Badu Jack versus Jean Pascal just beat Marcus Brown. He's a champion. That's a good fight. Former champion Badu Jack coming back, off a long rest, dealing with that cut, and losing his title to Marcus Brown. Now the guy that took his title lost to Jean Pascal, and then Badu Jack gonna get a shot at his title again. That's dope. Because Marcus Brown didn't retain the title, so Badu Jack gets to, he deserves that, bro. I was at that fight. That was on the Pacquiao Broner card in January, and Badu Jack, bro, that motherfucker's tough. He got knocked out before, and people always wrote him off, and he beat James DeGale's ass, beat Lucian Bute, beat Nathan Cleverly, and then gets his sinister cut versus Marcus Brown, a puncher, an Olympian, and held his own. Bro, I don't even know how he even kept fighting, because you lose blood, that you can get lightheaded and shit. He's a warrior. He deserves a shot at his title, because I'm not making excuses. It played out how it played out, but that was a nasty forehead cut. He lost a lot of blood, and the fact that it didn't get stopped and he continued, bro, he's a warrior for that. And had that not happened, who knows how the fight would have played out. That clearly, again, I'm not making excuses, but that clearly impacted the fight. When a motherfucker split his wig and shit and bleeding profusely. I mean, of course that's going to affect the, how you perform and shit. You losing blood and shit. You leasing some gems. Salute. Appreciate you. Yeah, Tony Weeks' shirt was all bloody and shit. So, yeah, I'm not mad at that. That's what I'm saying. How's DAZN competing with that? Again, Jacobs versus Chavez is cool, but it's just I don't feel people have Jacobs versus Caleb Smith. Now that's a banger, but it's his first fight, so who knows, But I just don't feel it's really not Jacobs. Jacobs did his thing with Canelo, towards the end. I feel like no one has faith in Chavez Jr. right now. He ain't done nothing, so I don't feel like that's strong enough to compete. Really don't. And you guys realize this. Canelo fights in 2 weeks. His fight week is about a week and a half, 2 weeks. And they haven't even promoted it like that. So I feel like DAZN's running out of budget, bro. They spending so much money on paying fighters that they're not even promoting. They went over their budget. That's what it's seeming like. Caleb Plant gonna fight Benavidez. I don't know who wins that. I don't know. But don't count my dude Caleb Plant out. I like Benavidez a lot too, but he was getting outboxed by Anthony Durrell. Caleb Plant's kind of in the zone, and I think he's, slicker. He ain't been through as many wars as Anthony Durrell at this point of his career. DAZN promoting horrible. I don't know if it's just me, but they don't even talk about Garcia. Who's Garcia? Ryan Garcia? Bro, I don't know. I don't even know at this point. I don't know what the MO is. Benavidez over Caleb? We'll see. That's a good fight that they should make next year. But yeah, man, I don't know. See, the zone kind of came in like trying to be flashy and like boss hog people, but they got a quick wake up call. Just because you offer, they thought because they offered Canelo all this money and made headlines like that was it. Like, oh, we offered Canelo 365. We just, it's like I said it before. The zone kind of their approach. It reminds me of the analogy that I've given you guys before. It's like a guy who's has a good paying job, so he tries to impress the woman with material things. You get what I'm saying? Like he had a nice car, and he's trying to like he don't have game. You feel what I'm saying? He don't have actually game. So he's trying to impress her with like fancy shit. Oh yeah, just put it on my black card. You get what I'm saying? Like he's overly trying, and he's using material things to compensate for his lack of conversation, lack of ability to really pull a female or sweep a female off her feet. That's the same analogy. DAZN, it's like they try to, oh yeah, 400 mil almost for Canelo. That's cool, but that don't mean you took over the game. That's a potential deficit that you're going to reach if Canelo is not drawing the numbers. Like, for example, he said a cent with money. Facts. Listen, that shit weak because girls, I'm telling you, this is just a word of advice. If you got money, that's cool. But unless you purposely targeting gold diggers, a lot of women ain't caring about that because guess what? She probably dated or knew or, went on a couple of dates with a guy who was probably more loaded than you. He had a nicer car than you. People date around and shit like that. So women don't be impressed by that unless that's their, their character of what they're after. They want to know what you're about. What are your values? What are your principles? I'm talking about a good woman. You know what I'm saying? They want to know what you about, what makes you your character. Are you a family-oriented person? Do you have morals? Are you a cheater? Are you a liar? Are you trustworthy? Are you hardworking? Stuff like that. So it's just weird that DAZN, like, they thought they would just make a couple Canelo commercials and announce all this shit. And then people would be like, oh, yeah, must sign up now. It's not how it works. You still got to promote. Weird. And then it's like I don't know, just weird decision. Like DAZN as a company somehow some way let Eddie Hearn convince them to place a rematch would be a big legendary heavyweight fight in America, just based on the implications and the fight. He convinced them to put it in a place in the Middle East where it's not even, it's an area that there's travel advisories and people aren't all the way comfortable necessarily going to. That's weird. Like, why would DAZN, they're on record saying that they didn't want it, they wanted it, they preferred it in America. How did you allow Eddie Hearn to convince you to take it out? Listen, I don't know how many of y'all know this. The stadium venue, it's October, whatever, 16th, whatever it is. The venue in Saudi Arabia is not even constructed. Now, I'm not a construction worker. I know they can get buildings up quick or whatever, but they don't even have the building up. How did this happen? How did you, in New York, you wouldn't have to worry about blueprints or being behind schedule. The fight is December 7th, and you haven't even built the venue? That's weird. You can fight a Madison Square Garden. You don't have to build nothing. You want to see the progress? Look, this is the plot of land where the venue is supposed to take place. This is insane. This is how far they've gotten. What? Hey, bro, what? You motherfuckers ain't got no roof. Ain't got no roof, no walls. Hey, they how did Eddie Hearn pull this off, bro? How did he tell the company that he's in cahoots with to green light this shit, bro? This look like the Target parking lot, on a holiday when they closed and shit. What the fuck is that, bro? Weird. He said people booking flights to a stadium that don't exist. And I'm telling you that DAZN curse is not finished for this year. Here's the other thing. What if something happened, like someone gets injured in a fight like that? What if something happened like that? Or they raise the terror threat? You building a venue for what? Somebody got to get paid, I'm imagining. So, that's just a waste of money, bro. You motherfuckers, they fucking Legos and shit, Tetris stack. This shit weird, bro. Even if I'm not saying I want it in the UK, but even if it happened in the UK, at least the venue is already fucking made. O2 Arena, Wembley, and all that. Put it in Mexico, Azteca Stadium. That's already a thing. It's already a structure. You putting it in the place that just land, and they got to build it between now and the time this shit weird, bro. That is really weird. And somehow Eddie Hearn convinced DAZN, who admitted they'd rather have the fight in the U.S., he convinced them that this was the way to go. Whatever. Hey, man, we just need Joshua to win. Man, they fighting in a Target parking lot, bro. What the fuck was that? That shit look like an air show the day after they leave. You know when the carnival and air shows and shit be coming into town and they leave and motherfuckers packed up everything? What the fuck was that? They fighting in the Costco parking lot. Fuck out of here. And I didn't even see nobody doing nothing. Them motherfuckers just walking around. Hey, you watched Power last night? Good ass episode, motherfucker. I didn't see nobody doing no heavy lifting or on forklifts and shit. Hey, they was all, you caught them on their lunch break and shit. Hey, bro, get the fuck up out of here. That shit funny as a bitch. Well, whatever. Good job, DAZN. They do it like the Egyptians, building pyramids and shit for this fight to come. Yeah, we gonna build the Sphinx in 6 weeks, my nigga. They building pyramids and shit. They tripping, bro. You could have just rented out an existing establishment and you didn't have to go through all this. You motherfucker build on an ancient Indian burial ground and shit. Y'all tripping, dog. That motherfucking poltergeist looking at it, bro. What? They're here. That motherfuckers building on sacred land and shit. Eddie Hearn gonna put Gerald Miller on a fucking flat earth Christopher Columbus plot of land. This is where Christopher Columbus took his shit. So we're gonna build a venue right here. Fucking the Columbus Stadium and shit. They building the Roman Coliseum, gladiator style. Oh, you not entertained? Yeah, Maximus. They finna fight at McDonald's Playland or whatever. Salute from Houston. I hope Ruiz beats Joshua for some bigger fights. Yeah, I feel you. They fighting at fucking Discovery Zone. Chuck E. Cheese's where a kid can be a kid. How did he convince? Hey, Eddie Hearn got game, bro. He got game. He convinced DAZN that this was the way to go for a big heavyweight rematch. I give it to him. So we'll see how it all plays out. But me personally, I cannot understand some of these. I can't understand some of these business moves. They fighting on an old Blockbuster stomping grounds and shit. Blockbuster Video. A closed down Blockbuster Video. Circuit City Mervin's looking ass, bro. They fighting at Comp USA, old building. They fighting at the old Comp USA, fucking Montgomery Wards, Monkey Wards and shit. They fighting at the old Montgomery Wards. They fighting at old Montgomery Woolworths out this bitch. They found an old Woolworths. They found an old Woolworths building. Like, yeah, motherfucker. X marks the spot. Right here is good. They had a campsite looking ass. Hey, they tripping. Yeah, they had good guys in Circuit City. Motherfuckers they found an old Boston market that closed down. Motherfucking Fresh Choice and shit. Yeah, this Fresh Choice used to slap back in the day, but we go build a stadium the world has never seen on top of this motherfucking Fresh Choice. Can't be too good, guys. I chose to be the bad guy. Fuck it. Yeah, motherfucker. They went to Party. What is it? Party World? Party City? They found one that closed down. Hey, y'all gotta stop. He said that Scorpion King stadium. Yeah, oh, fuck it. This is where they filmed Conan the Barbarian. Look at that stadium, bro. Whatever, bro. They filmed Fast 7 scenes there and shit. Good job. He said that lentil soup was fire. Hey, you wildin', dog. He said they fighting at an old Toys R Us. For Life 1D found him a joke. He said he liked that Scorpion King. Who said that Scorpion King shit? Oh my gosh. This shit got me dying. They went to AOL Instant Messenger headquarters and shit. They went to the headquarters where they had AOL Instant Messenger. Found them a little spot. They found an old Marine World Africa UFC. Marine World Africa USA. That shit hella funny. They found an old Benson's Park. Like, yeah, this is a good spot. He said Lion Country Safari. Yeah. They found a burnt down Pirates of the Caribbean ride. yeah, let's put it right here. He said, no, Ego, that's Waterworld. Yeah, Shamu died, so they just gonna close down the park. Because Orca the killer whale died and shit. Oh my gosh. This shit is so funny to me. He said they building on top of Narnia. Hey, y'all gotta stop. My face hurts. I can't even do this right now. Yeah, Prince of Persia looking ass, bro. Wherever they film Prince of Persia, that's where Joshua fighting. And then the worst part about it is you doing all this. What if Joshua still lose? Y'all better hope Andy Ruiz lose. That's not looking good, partner. They watched an episode of Nat Geo and shit. This is a good spot for a stadium. Anyway, I'm out. Let me know what you guys think. I really don't understand some of these decisions. Like literally. Where's Usyk's numbers? Where's Triple G's number? How come we can't get no solid numbers ever? Where's Usyk's numbers? See, this is what I'm talking about with that old media bullshit. Old media keep coming out and say, "Oh, Usyk, everybody, Usyk, Usyk." They do all this Usyk shit and act like they like diehard like religious loyal fans and shit. Then where's his numbers? Where's his numbers? This should be something that you're bragging about. You should be bragging about the Chaz Tablespoon Usyk numbers. They gonna fight on Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings. Oh wow. Hey, y'all bugging, bro. They finna fight at the Temple of Doom. Asurumba. Bro. Bro, they finna, man, whatever. Where are the Chad Tablespoon numbers with Usyk? That's all I need to know. When can we get that? What's the concurrent views for that one? Or Golovkin or any of the other fight. Bro, they keeping that nip tuck. They keeping that shit tucked in the cuts. They keeping them numbers tucked. Like a gun in a holster. They keeping that tucked. That nip tucked. Canelo's fighting, you guys, in a few weeks, and I have heard nothing. I've done more videos per usual promoting the fight, giving Canelo clout. You're hating on Canelo. Motherfucker, I make the fights bigger. I'm talking about Canelo. DAZN ain't even real. Name one DAZN exclusive that you can only find on their app that they've released boosting up the Canelo fight. I don't know anything about Kovalev's camp. I don't know what's going on in Canelo's camp. Like no like insider look, no face off. Tucking like you tuck your balls. Okay, block him. I don't know why you would be worried about another man's balls. You're making me nervous, dog. You're making me nervous. Icy one. Yeah, you real icy. That shit was real cold. That's a good name for you. Icy one. He said tucking like you tuck your balls. That's really weird. Yo, Sean Wayans, scary movie looking ass. Out or tucked in. That was weird, bro. Anyway. Wow, that was a suspect comment. That's what I'm saying. Like, I ain't never seen no shit like this until I got in the boxing world. Yeah, tucked in like you tuck your balls. What? You like to tuck. You like to tuck. I'm gonna call you Chris Tucker. You tucking them nuts. What the fuck are you even talking about? Bro, $20 a month. What separates a non-DAZN subscriber, outside of obviously watching the main event? What do you get for your 20? What do you get for your $20? What do you get for your $20 that a non-DAZN member would get? Bro, this shit is weird. They putting press conference. They're putting weigh-in. They're not producing no sort like specials, right? Or they haven't said nothing about it in the fight's 2 weeks. They putting the undercards on YouTube for free. The undercard, the weigh-in for free on YouTube. Press conference for free. No B sample. Fighters getting whooped, and then people going back to their promotion like Andy Ruiz, like Jose Ramirez, you know. Oscar Rivas dropped Dillian White, and then he fails a drug test. He go back to Top Rank, right? What separate, like, you have to have thought about this, like, unless you're just trying to make some quick cash or something, because DAZN said they're trying to be here for the long run and take over boxing. The commentary is definitely not up to par. I just don't understand. I don't understand why you would give away so much of your free content. You've been out for a year. That trial shit got to stop. You stopped the 30-day trial, but why would anyone pay and then 80-90% of your content can be found on DAZN's YouTube for free? That doesn't make any sense. Like that, like I'm about to get back in. I'm about to get back to my workouts. So I just re-up my gym membership, right? You can't just be any geek off the street. You got to be handy with the steel. If you know what I mean, earn your keep. Regulator, Mona. You can't just come off the street and then go to the gym that I go to. You have to have a membership. You feel what I'm saying? Not like they might give you a couple days trial or some bullshit, but you can't keep coming in month after month with no membership. If you could, then I would do that too. Why the fuck am I paying a monthly thing for the gym membership and these motherfuckers just walking in off the street getting a cool workout and leaving and ain't paying nothing? Get the fuck out of here. That don't even make sense for any business that you have the same perks and benefits whether you're a member or not. You know, but you're charging a membership. That doesn't make any sense to me. So you're paying $20 just for the main event. Because you're putting the whole undercard pretty much on the thing. You know? So you're putting most of that on. The weigh-in, the press conference, you're live streaming those on YouTube for free. And you're putting highlight videos pretty promptly after the fight. What do you get? What are you getting? What happened to Maverick Carter, LeBron James, Meek Millie? Wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? Came backing up? What happened to that? Mark Wahlberg executive produced specials. Where's the Maverick Carter, LeBron James executive produced Canelo Kovalev build up? Or even Golden Boy. What, like Golden Boy can make something. They got bread, right? Like, well, how is there just no promotion? Like that to me, I think people got this twisted about boxing. They think it's just we announce the fight and buy tickets, just enjoy, motherfucker. But I feel like promotion is people doing lazy promotions. Like they want to reap all the benefits of the fan, and the fan pay for everything, like merchandise, tick, concessions, and go to get the fights and order the fights and shit. But you don't want to excite us for the fight. That's why I like what Fox is doing with PBC, because they had lesser fight. I'm not even talking Spence Porter. Obviously, they did a great, phenomenal job of that. They did that for Pacquiao Thurman. I watched Pacquiao Thurman sit next to each other and have a face-off. And then he says, man, Pacquiao, he fight like, do. And he was like making it, and Pacquiao was like, all right, I got you. I like those moments because I get to see how, how Pacquiao, Keith Thurman's trying to roast him, and I get to see how Pacquiao reacts to that. I want to see the interaction between Kovalev and Canelo. Is it all business? Does it seem fake? Does it seem like they have animosity? Nothing. No 24/7, no face-off type program. Bro, the UK did one for Joseph Parker and Derek Chisora, and then the fight got canceled. How is the UK make a gloves are off, face-off style, sit at a table shit, and then the fight gets canceled, but DAZN got $1 billion budget, which Eddie Hearn bragged about, but you have your biggest star on the fucking platform. Like, I can understand Juan Francisco Gallo Estrada versus Dwayne Beeman. You might not send people to Mexico and all around the world to capture that, because that wasn't the biggest fight. You get what I'm saying? Face Off takes too many interpreters. That's stupid, bro. You almost should get blocked for that. That's a cop out. Kovalev speaks English. Canelo understands English. It don't take no motherfucking too many interpreters. That was stupid. Spence said, you an in-shape street fighter. Spence is a fool, bro. That's what I'm saying. The press conference was fun. The face-off with he's like, man, you ain't got skill. You got talent. You got talent. Man down. You got talent. Skill. You get skill in the gym. Man down. Right? So that was, those are good moments. That sparked it, and I knew the press conference was going to be good. You know what I'm saying? I knew the press conference was going to be good because we got kind of a preview of the interactions at the press conference. Like, it's just weird, bro. I can't like, and see, that's what I'm saying. DAZN, they don't have really any showmen, and then the people they do that would probably be showmen, good showmen, they're not putting them in big fights. Like Tevin Farmer, I think could be a showman. Andre, Devin Haney, those guys have the mouthpiece skill, and I think they'll trash talk a little bit. They can make it exciting, but they're not getting the biggest fights. You know what I'm saying? And then you got all these other fighters that they are trying to put in as the face of boxing and shit in the bigger fights, and they really have no build-ups. Like there's literally Canelo build-ups is just really him training. You go to his Instagram and just see a couple flicks of him training or something. There's no interesting backstory or how he came here to decide to move up to 75. It's lazy promotion. And I think that's the underestimated, slept on part of the game. Like actually promoting the shit and making and gearing people up for it. And it's not even just about like trash talking. You don't have to just be a showman, trash talker, and talk shit. There's other ways. I personally, like when Joe Rogan, he does a great job with his podcast. And the thing is, I like to hear Wilder on there or Tyson Fury or Ward or Crawford or whoever, the guest, is because they start kicking real shit. Cannon Briggs was on there, and you respect the person. Like Cannon Briggs had a good one, and he was just being real, talking about how he did like kickboxing or something, and he was like, man, he was kicking me. I was like, oh, don't do that, champ. That shit hurt. It kicked me to the body, but I knew if I hit him, I could hurt him. Like it makes me respect the fighter more because I get to hear it's more personable. You know what I'm saying? They need to learn from this type of stuff, bro. The promotion is definitely lacking. Like, you can't send somebody to Canelo's camp to chat with him, take 30 minutes out of his day, an hour, or just be like a fly on the wall, get some scenes and shit. Bro, and see, this is so disrespectful that they do what they do to YouTube media. They keep looking at deadline media, writers, and big boxes, but the big boxes don't move the needle. YouTube, digital platforms like myself, amp people up for boxing. We should be the highest on the totem pole. More people tune in, especially this young generation. They don't. A lot of them don't read and go to websites and get boxing magazines anymore. I told you, Boxingego, Ego's Army, we the wave of the future. This digital mob, you know what I'm saying? And people turn to people like me and digital platforms, Ellie and different people, to see what's popping. Go to Ellie because he might be in Robert Garcia's gym. Come to me because I might be somewhere at a fight, or to hear my thoughts on the fight. Because my shit's different. Because I can, I don't have to be in gyms every day. I could really just be wherever, in my car and talk boxing, and people come for that. I could entertain on live streams and people pay and come for that. So, I'm pretty unique in the game, and I started this shit. This concept. Like I don't just, I just do shit my way, and I've been doing it. And you see some of the other channels start doing what I've been doing, what I pioneered, news clippings and start talking about it or whatever. But we be the ones promoting the shit, keeping the conversation lit and talking this boxing talk. That's just what it is. And imagine the thing is, like with this digital mob, every connection that I've had, that I've met, that I've secured, I had to do it on my own. Like I ain't had no handout. I didn't have no network. Just communicated with a fight camp and said, "Oh, yo, let him in your gym," or won't. DAZN, you the company, you could send like basically on a level of merit and like vouching. DAZN can be like, "Yo, we're sending somebody to Canelo's camp," and they know it's the DAZN camera crew. So they're good in the gym and shit. So how does it, like, basically you have all the access that anyone could want. Like Digital Mob, like Ellie or me or whoever, we got to earn our own respect and trust and relationships with fighters and camps, and get to know them and exchange phone numbers, and like I said, build trust and rapport. You DAZN, you the company that's hosting the fight, you could just send somebody. You could easily just send somebody and be like, yo, we're going to send somebody on this particular day, blah, blah, blah. He said no budget, no advance, no problem. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. But we'll see how it all plays out. I've been on here bumping my gums 2 hours. I've done enough. But it's looking bad for old media. Good luck. Thank you guys. Business Brain again. Appreciate you. Crazy with the subscription. I mean with the super chats. Insane. Everybody be safe. We had that earthquake yesterday. Hopefully that was the last of it. We working. You know what I came to do. We working.